welcome. My name is Jenny. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. You might be able to tell by my lower energy, maybe by the sound of my voice, that I'm actually a little bit sick right now, but I've been very impressed with the ease of this sickness, if being sick can be easy. It's definitely been a big difference for myself previous to working with these doTERRA oils when I did get sick, which again is a rarity. I never really got sick very often, but I definitely would get hit harder than I have been this time round. So I'm excited about that, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about what I did for myself when I got sick. But also share a little bit about my husband, who actually started the house off with his being sick, and how his experience was quite different from mine. So what I will say is both of us actually started feeling a little bit throaty on the Friday. And if you're ever feeling a little bit of a cold, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is take the time to just rest. Just go lay on your couch, close your eyes, go to sleep, because your body knows how to heal itself. The problem is when we have cold symptoms, we just push ourselves through it, because I can deal with a runny nose, I can deal with a little cough, I can deal with being a little run down, and I could keep forcing myself to do stuff. But when we do that, that's when we get a little bit worse. So we did not take any time to rest over the weekend. We went camping on the Friday. We were both busy on the Saturday and the Sunday. And once Monday rolled around, Eric was sick enough that he decided to call in sick. So he took the day off work. He was very congested, very low energy, dealing with temperature changes and all of the wonderful symptoms of being sick. So I cared for him on the Monday. He started off by reaching for the On Guard essential oil blend and the beadlets, but I suggested that he would use the On Guard capsules. And the reason for that is On Guard, typically, if any of our On Guard products, they're all following the same blend, but the On Guard capsules actually have 3 additional oils, which actually are better to assist with the viral infections, fevers, things along those lines, as well as respiratory health. The different oils that are actually added in here are the Melissa oil, the oregano, and the black pepper. So I suggest using On Guard blend on a regular basis just to help to maintain your immunity, and then if you do get sick, going to the On Guard capsules, because these are a little bit extra powerful, again, with those extra oils. I'll even suggest that once you're finished using the On Guard, because of the oregano in here, which is very, very powerful. To give you an idea of how powerful oregano is, I saw this really cool science fair project a kid had worked on. It was regarding comparing the oregano essential oil from doTERRA to the effects of killing off bacteria from the amoxicillin, which is an antibiotic that a lot of people are familiar with. And the oregano was so super powerful that the teacher had even doing less than drop sizes because of how powerful the oregano was in killing the bacteria. So of course, just like an antibiotic, it's killing all of the bad bacteria, but as well all the good bacteria. So once you're finished working with an oregano or your antibiotics, whatever you choose, you do want to replenish with your PB Assist or your probiotics. So this is what I will be reaching for once I'm finished working with the On Guard capsules. So starting off working with these for Eric, we are also using the On Guard blend, rubbing it on the bottoms of his feet, applying it along the spine, and even just diffusing it into the air. When we diffuse the On Guard, it actually helps to kill off pathogens in the air and things along those lines as well. For his throat and his chest and his cough, we were using the Breathe lozenges, which actually taste quite nice and work very nicely, as well as the Breathe or the Easy Air essential oil blend and the vapor stick. So both of these you can apply directly onto the chest, under the nose, and you can also diffuse the Easy Air, again, just to help to maintain opening up airways. I know when Eric was really congested, when he actually used these, it allowed for whatever was trying to come out to actually flow, for him to be able to get rid of that a lot faster. So these were the main things that we used for Eric specifically. So the Breathe, the On Guard, and the lozenges. By Tuesday, he did take Tuesday off just to rest again. By Tuesday night, I did do a mini aroma touch treatment on him. Now, there's an Aroma Touch essential oil application that is absolutely amazing. There's a few different steps. You use about 8 oils altogether. It addresses your stress management, immune support, your inflammatory response, and basically helps to bring the body into homeostasis, which is what your body is working towards all the time. So again, your body knows what to do to heal itself. It's just the essential oils are going to assist your body in actually getting where it's trying to go. or again, reminding your cells how to function properly to get there. Now, for the Aroma Touch, if you're interested in ever trying one for yourself, whether it is just for, helping to calm stress in your life, or if you are feeling sick or down, it is an amazing one to do. You can give me a shout and I would love to perform that for you. Otherwise, I can put you in contact with someone that might be living in your area if you're not living close to myself. But definitely something I do strongly suggest. It was a treatment that was created by Dr. Hill and his team. Dr. Hill is our leading specialist that works with our company in regards to essential oils and wellness. So that's the Aroma Touch treatment. Feel free to give me a shout if you have questions about that one. But I did apply the oils based on the Aroma Touch treatment for Eric along the spine and worked the different zones. By Tuesday or Wednesday morning when he woke up, you could tell his voice was completely fine again. So you could definitely see that that extra boost helped him to move past his illness. He did go back to work on Wednesday. And that's when I actually got sick. So what was interesting again is Eric, was knocked on his butt for a couple days. And it took him a little while to come out of it. For myself, I went straight to being a little throaty and congested in the chest. So I immediately started taking the On Guard as well as the Breathe lozenges. And of course, using the Easy Air and the Breathe vapor stick as well. What was interesting for me is I didn't get the runny nose, congestion, anything along those lines. I definitely was a little bit lower energy, which, it happens when you're sick. But for me, it's really just been on cue. A cough. Since I've been using this again, it's great for supporting the respiratory system. Immediately, all of that awesome stuff was coming out. I spent most of my night, Wednesday night, getting up just to release what was coming up, so it worked very, very quickly for me. I'm still feeling a little low energy and definitely dealing with a little bit of aches and, the achy body that you get when you're sick, but nowhere near what I would normally do. So I've still been able to do my regular activities. I have felt a little bit of a tension headache for myself, so I have been using the Past Tense, which is our tension blend. I've just been applying that on my temples, across my forehead, and in the back of my neck. So this is a great one just for helping with some of that aches and pains. I did use this on Eric as well when he was feeling a little achy through his neck and his throat. Using the Deep Blue as well, so great ones for helping to soothe the body when you're feeling those aches and pains. And of course the peppermint or the Easy Air is great for assisting in reducing your body temperature. So a trick that you can do is applying the peppermint along the spine every 2 hours just until you bring your body temperature down. I did that for Eric, but I went straight to the Easy Air because it does have the peppermint in there, and then other ones help support the respiratory. So I was just giving him a double whammy for dealing with his body temperature as well as the chest. So what I found really interesting though, as I mentioned, Eric was kind of knocked on his butt, and for me, I went straight to coughing stuff up. I personally use the On Guard blend every single day. Now, I have been working on getting Eric to work with the essential oils for a year. It's taken some time. The first time he even used the the On Guard was because he got sick, and that was when he slowly started to let me start to introduce the other oils. And now he swears by them, but some he still hasn't come over and used yet. So the On Guard, as I mentioned, I use daily. He doesn't use this daily. I use this to help to maintain and to boost my immunity. And so far, what I found interesting is the fact that when I got sick again, I didn't really go through the slowly getting sick and then, dealing with being sick and then coming out of it. I went straight to releasing it. Whereas Eric, who doesn't take this every day, did go through the actual process of being sick before getting to that releasing stage. So that's why I do suggest using the On Guard every single day just to help to maintain boosting your immunity. And then if you do get sick, that's where you can introduce the capsules, because again, it's got those extra oils that will help with infection and respiratory and fevers, things like that. So if you have any questions about my little trip of being sick, I didn't deal with any nausea. Again, I will mention that the oils that are in here will help to support with nausea, but I still use my Digestin, which is my digestive blend. I use it every day anyway, so if there were any stomach upset, this was helping to calm that as well. So that's what I used for getting sick this time round. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a shout, let me know. Again, just regular things that you can do to boost your immunity all the time. So there's lots of different oils that I use every day, which is why I'm actually surprised I got sick. But again, it was kind of cool to see how I dealt with being sick compared to Eric, who hasn't quite come on full board with all of these oils. So maybe that'll help to change things for him a little bit. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. If you're ready to learn more about however these oils can work for you, feel free to give me a shout. I would love to offer you any recommendations, and we can go from there to get you started on your journey. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.